All right, everybody, welcome back. So in this section, we will dive into the AWS Cloud Adoption Framework for Artificial Intelligence, or AWS CAF, which is designed to help organizations effectively adopt and scale AI, machine learning, and generative AI technologies. So don't think of it just written for organizations that you'll be working for. Yes, that is the primary audience, but you as an employee, as a consultant, or a prospective employee, you should also know this framework so that when you're having a conversation, you know what are some of the key areas that people talk about, think about, right? Very good. So this framework basically acts as a strategic guide to align AI initiatives with business goals. So think about that carefully, right? So this is a playbook basically so that your AI initiatives, your technology initiatives are totally aligned with the business goals and accelerating innovation, not just for the science project, but because it delivers business value. All right. So let's start by exploring how this framework can transform your AI journey. So the agenda. Here is what we'll cover in this lecture. We will start with an introduction to AWS CAF AI, then dive into its foundational capabilities. We will examine the 6 key perspectives within the framework and how they apply to your AI transformation journey. Finally, we will conclude with best practices for success. All right. So what is AWS CAF AI, right? What is it? So it's a framework to guide artificial intelligence, machine learning, and generative AI adoption. Right? It's a guide of how to do AI. Right? It builds upon the AWS Cloud Adoption Framework, which has been used by pretty much every organization that uses AWS, and AWS has a really large share of the cloud, right? So there's already that successful adoption framework that has been tried and tested. AI is basically an addition, right, to that framework. Now, because it focuses on achieving, business outcomes, we think about this framework not only as a technical architectural but a framework that has perspective from different mindsets, right? So it focuses on leveraging AI to achieve tangible business outcomes, right? It addresses unique challenges in technology integration, right? Whether you are exploring AI for the first time or your organization is scaling its initiatives, this framework helps align AI strategy with organizations' objectives. Right. Moving on to foundational capabilities. So the CAF AI emphasizes 6 foundational perspectives: business, governance, platform, security, and operations. These pillars support an iterative approach to AI transformation and basically, ensuring each step builds upon the last one, right? That's why it's iterative, right? By addressing these areas comprehend. Now, your organization or you, right? You're part of that organization can develop a strong foundation for sustained success. All right, so let's talk about perspective. The first one would be the business perspective. So the business perspective focuses on integrating AI into your organization's strategic planning, right? So a couple of things to remember here. Strategy management ensures alignment with business goals. All right, strategy management that is in alignment with business goal. And product management addresses the life cycle of AI driven offerings, right? So you would have a product management and you also have a strategy management, right? And innovation basically is key to staying ahead, right? And portfolio management helps prioritize AI initiatives. So portfolio management basically identifies initiatives, right? And then works with the strategy management and product management and the line of businesses. So by embedding AI in the organization's DNA, right? Organizations unlock new revenue streams. So, they can figure out how to upsell to a customer that was already there, right? Or how to attract new customers, how to increase where to decrease the cost of production, right? So it unlocks new revenue streams, it enhances operational efficiency and delivers, exceptional customer experience. So moving on to the people perspective. In the people perspective, workforce transformation is vital, okay? It's about attracting, retaining, and enabling talent that is skilled in AI. And there are not too many, okay? Machine learning fluency ensures your team speaks a common language, aligning technical and business objectives. Culture evolution fosters an environment where, innovation thrives. It enables your business to transition into an AI first culture, right? Always thinking about AI as a first step. And then collaboration across teams and leadership is crucial because you can't get it done without that collaboration between all the team members and the leadership. All right, moving on to the governance perspective. So governance in AI is about building trust, okay? And responsible AI addresses ethical concerns and biases. It ensures transparency, right? Risk management helps mitigate legal and operational risks. You have to remember that. So risk management helps mitigate legal and operational risk, while data governance ensures the quality and security of your data sets. Okay? A strong governance framework aligns AI initiatives with your organization's value and compliance requirement. Moving on to the platform perspective. The platform perspective emphasizes creating robust infrastructure for AI. So from managing the AI lifecycle to automating data flows, this perspective ensures your systems are scalable and resilient, all right? ML ops or machine learning ops integrates development and operations for seamless deployment and monitoring of AI models, right? So just building it and then deploying it and then managing it and scaling it, all of this basically is within the platform perspective, right? And this is where technical capabilities basically translate into business value, okay? Because this is the platform that delivers the business value. So the security perspective, security is critical in AI adoption, okay? First and foremost, so security first. Protecting your AI workloads involves your robust encryption, secure access controls, and monitoring for vulnerabilities. All right. Adversarial attacks and data breaches pose significant risk. And, in AI, in the world of AI, that risk actually increases, right? Because your threat vector has increased as well. But AWS provides tools to safeguard your systems. But what you have to do is prioritize security and so that you ensure integrity and trustworthiness of your AI applications. The operations perspective focuses on maintaining efficiency and reliability in AI workloads. By streamlining processes and monitoring performances, organizations can ensure consistent delivery of value, right? So basically what you're doing is you're streamlining your processes and also monitoring the performance, right? That the changes that you made, what was the value, what value did you achieve, right? So this perspective integrates seamlessly with governance and platform strategy, right? So operations perspective very well integrates with governance and platform strategy, and together, they all drive operational excellence. So AI transformation stages, right? So AI transformation is a journey, and like most journeys, it has distinct phases, milestones, if you will, right? So the first phase is envisioning, right? Envisioning helps identify high impact opportunities. So you look at different business cases and you determine, all right, this business case is going to deliver X dollar of in value, and this is going to take X amount of effort or expense, right? And then you say, all right, this is going to this initiative may have a very scalable impact, but it requires the entire organization's data, or it is something that that's you cannot take it as in one chunk, right? So you envision that, then you figure it out, right? And then you align it. How do you align it? Alignment ensures cross-functional collaboration and capability development, right? So again, you're not just doing something for the science sake, right? Just because AI is cool, you're not just doing it because of that, right? Because you work with your line of business, you know what are the priorities, what challenges they're trying to address, or what values they're trying to achieve, get out of it. With that, when you launch, right? So the launch phase, test the pilot, right? It's pilot project. So first of all, you're going to, before you launch, right, you're going to pilot something. You may want to put that in pilot production mode, and then maybe even roll that out into production. Some organizations would do that, but it's still some, just an idea. So if you want to then have it done at a scale, right? How would you do these things at a scale on a on very broad deployment? So if you are working with AWS tools, right, you know that you have redundancies, you have geographic redundancy, you have infrastructure on demand. You can scale your compute, your storage, you can go get GPUs if you need, right? So you can do a lot of those things at a scale when you are with AWS, I mean. Yeah. So moving on to best practices, right? So to adopt AI successfully, you need to start working backwards from your business goals. So figure out what problem you're trying to solve, what are some of the challenges, or where are the new revenue streams that you're trying to capture, right? And then foster a culture that values data as asset, right? And most organizations by now, of course, value their data as asset, but not every one of them have a very tight governance model. They don't. Not all of them understand where all the data is, and how to get value out of every piece of information that you have. Some may be sitting on old mainframe or AS400 systems, right? Some could be running on your Linux. Some could be running in different type of databases, right? So that is definitely, I mean, if you think about working backward from business goals, if your organization can foster a culture that's data driven, and you're always thinking about responsible AI, then yeah, these practices will not only mitigate risk, but they will also enhance trust and adoption across the stakeholders, right? So you can say with a high level of confidence that the system, what value they are getting. Okay. All right, so let's wrap it up. AWS CF AI is a powerful tool for navigating AI adoption, right? It's like a playbook. You can think of it as, how-to guide, right? By focusing on its foundational capabilities and perspectives, or your organization, and can drive innovation and achieve meaningful outcomes. All right. So remember to approach this AI journey iteratively, like most other technology adoption journeys, and ensure alignment with your business objectives every step of the way. Okay. So even though you can be classified as a part of the app dev team or security or IT or overall technology team, but you have to remember that you're working for a business. Okay? Thank you.